and welcome back to Black Raven Racing. Today we are on race number 5 of the Dream Car Championship in the Professional League in Gran Turismo 3. Last week we came up short, second place in the last race, which is the first one we haven't won. So I'm going to make a couple of changes. I had increased the traction control and stability management on the car, which I think cost me too much speed in the end. So I'm going to switch that back down a little bit. Be back in a moment. Alright, so I've set them to sort of halfway between what I originally had them and what I had them in the last race. So hopefully that will help us out here, but let's see how we get on in this race. And it looks like we're at Midfield Raceway in reverse. Again, they get a jump on us. We're reeling them back in, but we might have to be a little careful coming down here and cold tyres. I got a much better angle through there than I did. Still just about holding off the RX-7. Monteza and the Impreza battling in front of me. Had to take almost some evasive action there. And the RX-7 gets through. Yeah, I made a mess of that corner after having to brake when I didn't plan to. Dive down the inside here. Oh, we're drifting out too far wide. Thought I could try a different angle through there to beat that RX-7, but it didn't quite work out. So last place at the end of the first lap. 6.5 seconds behind the FTO. Okay, so we're coming up to the part of the course where I should pick up a lot of time on them though. The RX-7. Oh, it's a little bit early turning in there. Ooh. Managed to get it that time. Not the cleanest. It's the ZZ2 that's in first place. Oh, a little bit late on the brakes there. Managed to stay ahead of them. Too tight there. Are we with it? Chasing down the Impreza now. Just having a pretty good race by its standards. Two heads for the pits. We are going to be fighting with him. Backed off a little bit there because I knew he wasn't going to let me carry on going straight. So that's a pretty early pit for those guys. Oh no. Oh, just got a little bit crossed up there. I'm sure recover it. The car's pretty good at recovering these things. If I can get 5 laps out of this. Give it a go. those two going in the pits were at second place behind the FTO, but we're not making much headway against them. Much better through there that time. FTO goes in the pits. This will see us take first place. Get another lap out of these tyres, no problem. So far, so good. The RX-7 and the Altezza have not gone in. Oops. A little bit too hot there. Oh boy. Unnecessary counter steer, but again, we're doing okay. Tires are holding up quite well, but we'll come in for new tires. No point staying out any longer, I don't think. There we go. Looks like the others are staying out. We've almost been caught by someone. That's ZZ2. We're going to come out probably in last place. Close. Tight squeeze there. Us in the Impreza, which sadly is back in its usual place, way behind everybody else. Tap on the brakes from him there, allowed us to overtake. We've got a 12-second gap to make up. ZZ2 into pits again, so he is chewing those tyres. Fast when he's out there though. So he's just coming out. And Brexit goes in again as well. So I think those two guys are stuffed by their tyre strategies. Oh. Got steering all wrong there. Off we go again. Now we're pulling in that gap. Assuming the RX-7 will go in for tyres sometime soon. See someone in the distance. Gap time's under 10 seconds now. Very slow through that first section. Just never quite get the angles right, I don't think. distance again. Pulled back another couple of seconds. Someone's going to pit. It's the FTO. Go back past him again. All those cars are going to have at least one more stop. RX-7 still on his first tyres. Same with the Altezza, which are both in front of me. Best angle through there. Gap's down to under 7 seconds now though. Down to just over 5 seconds, so we are reeling them in fast. Don't want the same thing to happen as happened last time. Right, one more lap on these tyres. I hope that these guys are going to go in at some point. It's just over 4 seconds, so there might be a chance we'll be pretty close by the time we get to the end of the lap. Good drive through the corner. Altezza here. It's going to be a tough one. Ooh, parked it a little bit in front of him. Okay, and off into the pits we go. There we are. So, immediately dropping back into 3rd place. Probably drop down to 4th as well by the looks of things. But we're still relying on a pit stop from both of those front runners. The FTO gone past us. Alright, the damage is 18 seconds. 5 laps to make that up, 4.5 now I guess. So if they don't stop, that means I need to pull back a good 4 seconds a lap. It's possible. In 2 seconds right there. Nicely round that corner. The FTO in our sights now. Just about in slipstream maybe. Feels like it now. Okay, we're down to 14 seconds gap. So that's on target. So if they don't stop, there is still a good chance we'll catch them. Wrong side. Oh, up on side again. This time him coming back at me, but we managed to get away from him. Alright, we managed to stay ahead of him around that corner, so we should hopefully be able to pull away. In fact, he's gone into pits. Makes things even easier. The gap's 11 seconds at the moment. So 2 goes in again. Down to 10 seconds. Okay, it is on. Steering issue there, but survived it. Can't really afford any mistakes. Kind of still thinking they're probably going to go into pits at some point, but if they don't, we have to be right on top of our game. I did see them around the corner. Someone's gone in. The Altezza. He's given up. We're 7 seconds behind the RX-7. See him now clearly. The gap's down to 6 seconds. And that was through the worst section for us. So we should be a lot closer by the time we come through this next section. Under 4 seconds. It's going to come down to a last lap shootout if he doesn't go into the pits. Pits, that's really impressive. This is me making a mistake around that corner, pushing a little bit too hard. And he is staying out, he's doing the entire race. That's impressive stuff. But the gap's not very big. Come here, you. You're not going to get me 2 races in a row. Seconds. Almost made the same mistake around this corner as he did. Get the power down through here. Quick shift. And away we go. Oh, well, this is close. I think we might have done it though. There he is. Bye bye. My turn this time. First place. Very good race. Very impressive that his tyres lasted that entire race. Incredible stuff. But 2 pit stops and we still won. And a good solid finish for us in that race. There's 2 races left in this series, so we're pretty close to getting there. Alright, let's move on to race number 6. Okay, so it looks like we're in one of the special stage ones here. Let's see how we go. Special stage Route 11 in reverse. It's one of the tougher ones, but we have got good handling. past them, and momentum going all the wrong way for me and the Altezza. Stuck in front of me now. Car just kept turning there. It's not been a great first lap so far. A lot of ground to make up. Slightly different from the last time I was here in the MAzda 787. Oof. Not optimal through there. Also oversteer through the corners. Struggling to get the power down. Oh, terrible angle coming in there. I'm trying to play it a little defensively. Oh. Yeah, stuff like that happens otherwise. Just let him through. Managed to get past him in the end though. Got a lot of ground to make up on a track that I'm not particularly good at. It's going to be a tough one. 7 seconds behind after one lap. Oh, come on, mate. They never brake for that corner. It's so frustrating. Oh, the car momentum going all the wrong way again. Struggling through that first chicane. There's certain parts of this track that I'm definitely faster than them. There's also a lot of parts where I'm just not doing too well. Dive in again. Through here. Oh no, I'm way too tight again. Oh, just about got away with it. There, this time got past it. 7 seconds behind the FTO. Looks like it's the MAzda in front of us. Oh, really dodgy. Some of this. At least this time I managed to get through without having to deal with anybody else. Not breaking the final corner there though. They're getting any further ahead of me though, that's good. Start reeling them in though. 6 seconds is the gap. Better. RX-7's going for a move on the Impreza. Oh, we're going 3 wide almost through there. Oh no. It's taking the space I was hoping to be in. Trying to give me enough space to keep going. Slotted in between them. Ooh, dive by the RX-7 there. Sneaky, dirty move. Clips the wall on the way out, and that gives us a chance to pull closer. 5 laps is going to be a tall order for these tyres. But we'll try it. Okay, we're going to do this. Am I going to do this? Yes, I am. He backs out, which is unusual. Didn't expect that, to be honest. So we managed to get into 3rd place. And ZZ2's in the pits, so we get a chance to move up into 2nd place. FTO still holding strong at the front. Oh no! Hammered by the RX-7. Well, he stitched me up big time there. I'll just repay that favour to him there. Didn't really lean on him there, just a little bit of contact. See if he dives me on this corner, like he did on the Impreza in the last lap. Nope. I think I managed to get far enough ahead, or chose a different strategy. We are catching up, that's good. Oh, I was late on the brakes that time. He's really struggling. There we go. We'll do another lap with these tyres, they're good for it. The FTO has had enough though. This is good news for us. I think that will mean that everyone else is, except for the RX-7 of course, is going to be doing at least 3 stops. Just going to do 2. A Let's see if we can actually pad a bit of a lead before we have to go in at the end of this lap. A bit of a lead over, I'm assuming the RX-7. Oop, tyres are not quite happy with that anymore. How far ahead have we managed to get? 5.5 seconds, that's good. Maybe a little early on the brakes that time. Oh no, oh, got my turning wrong. Car wouldn't correct. Oh well, lost some of that time in the last few corners there. Just trying to get a little bit more out of the car than I really needed to, I think. Here we go. Into the pits. Let's see how we come out. It's probably going to be 3rd place. Fact, could be 4th or even 5th. It's definitely going to be 4th. It's going to be 5th, yeah. Oh, he actually held it nicely around that corner. I think I gets the FTO, which is disappointing. I was kind of hoping to be out in front of him, and wow, sliding sideways on these cold tyres. 20 seconds was the gap. It'll be a little bit more than that with that mistake. Wow, there's no grip at all in these tyres yet. We'll do the best we can. Almost heated up, but still don't feel like I've got much grip in them. 21 seconds is the gap. Close. Just trying to find the grip point of these tyres. Not really making much headway on the cars in front. Well, the ZZ2 goes in the pits, that'll help me. Pushes up to 4th. Long way behind first place. 19 seconds still. Pace with the FTO, but I'm not sure we're really catching up much. Oh, foot down just as I lost grip. Slid the car around. I've made up a little bit of time. Not a lot. Not super deep again. Can't quite get the braking point right on that corner. There we go, managed to get back on it. Oh, sliding again! Just really struggling to maintain grip in these tyres. Crazy. Oh, kicked off the wall a little bit. Darn, we had an opportunity there to actually catch up and maybe overtake the FTO. Instead we're back to a second or two behind him. 18 seconds is the gap now. Grip in his tyres. Oh, really aggressive up the inside there. Oops, gone very wide here, and the camber just pulled me all the way out. Firmly in third place now. Should be able to pull away through the rest of this lap. drifting around some of these corners now. Oh, so little grip and so much oversteer. Very, very careful through some of these corners. I think that was actually a lot better though. Opened up a huge gap over the FTO. And he's off into the pits, so it's not unexpected. Oh my, very deep. 15.5 seconds now, so we have cut the gap. It is coming down, but I do have another pit stop coming up in the not too distant future, so not too far behind second place. Oh, steering gave out there a little bit. About 6 or 7 seconds behind second place. Oh, I was handling a bit poorly. Probably not putting it in the right positions, to be fair. Right, so race this lap is where I normally make up most of my time. That was better. That's what I want to do. It through the corner there, looks good. So the front two still not going in. We're going in at the end of this next lap. Comes down 14 seconds. Nearest rival behind has gone into pits, so huge gap behind us. Don't have to worry about any of those cars again. Should actually be able to do a pit stop and come out ahead of them. Oh my goodness, can't turn. Oh my god, every corner, just a little bit too much speed. And then the car just refuses to turn. Well, I saw him. That was under 15 seconds. Late again on the brakes, just can't quite get it consistent. Catching up on someone fast. Close again. It's the Altezza, who's in second place. In we come, second pit stop. If it's going to go like the last time, then the Altezza is going to stop in the next couple of laps, probably. But I just don't know about that RX-7. Can't surely stay out for 15 laps on those tyres. That'd be crazy. Right, final stint. be a bit dodgy. 34 seconds to make up, oh my god. So we need to be making up like 7 seconds a lap. That's feeling pretty unlikely. I think the second attempt at this one's going to be required, probably with a different tyre strategy. Enjoying driving the car though, it's really nice. It's not been as easy to control on this track as some of the others, but still. Knocked a little bit of time off it already. I'm going to do a lot better than that. Someone not too far behind us, oh my god. Too busy looking at the map there. Seeing someone coming up behind me. Oh my goodness. Lost my rhythm completely. Oh, what is going on with the steering? Unresponsive sometimes and very responsive other times. That's cost us a bit of time. So we end the lap and we are 32 seconds behind, so okay. We've got 4 laps to go, so we need to make up 8 seconds a lap, assuming they don't pit, which I think is impossible. So they have to pit, or we're not going to win this race. There. We are chopping that gap. If they do pit, we do still want to make this as close as possible. Tesla goes into the pits, this is our chance to overtake them. They're going to be on fresh tyres when they come out though, so that's not going to help. Might just about do enough to get ahead of them. We're on the move. There's the FTO that was behind us. Pulls us round every time. The momentum of the car just goes all in the wrong direction. Wastes so much time. There. A half decent lead ahead of the Altezza. Not making any inroads on the RX-7 though. I feel like I've had a similar issue at this track before with the opposition car that I just could not catch. Oh, part of it's due to my driving. Absolutely terrible on this track. I'm glad I don't have to drive this one ever again. Sad when I don't get to drive some of the others, but I won't miss this one. Oh, as we slide into that chicane again. Got 2 laps left. RX-7 still out there, still not intending to pit by the looks of things. So we're now at the point where it has to be well over 10 seconds a lap I go back. Yeah, 14 seconds a lap. That's just simply not going to happen because at the moment we're pretty much going the same pace. Either too late or too early with these corners. You never get the right point. Well, second place is still pretty decent, I guess, but yeah, RX-7 is proving to be quite difficult on some of these tracks to beat. Very good with his tyres. Finally got that part right for once. Late. It's been a good lap overall. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough, because he's still out. He's doing the entire 15 laps without a stop. Let's see if we can get it to under 20 seconds gap by the time the race finishes. Oh, that curb pulled me around, counter-steered, and steering just snaps in. Sometimes it's so sluggish, and then just when I don't want it to be very, very responsive, I never quite know what I'm going to get. Well, I think that's going to be the end of this race. We're not going to make that 20 seconds, I don't think. Oh, maybe. It's just a second to catch up. Last section. Again on the brakes. Might actually be suffering a bit of brake fade or something on them, because I felt like that was about right. There we go, it's under 20 seconds, but then I've overdriven this corner. Okay, so it looks like we're finishing this episode same as the last one. Second place to the RX-7, but this time pretty distant second place. Change the strategy required for that race. We come through under 18 seconds behind, so we were catching up pretty quickly, but I would have needed a good few more laps to have succeeded on that one. And probably a pit stop. We would have won this race if he'd gone in pit stop, I reckon. But never mind. That should be enough points to win the championship. We're 13 points clear with one race to go. So that will do us for today. We'll come back next week and we'll take our victory lap on the final race of the championship. and then we'll probably move on to one of the other remaining championships before we go back and try those races again. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to see some more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.